Hey YouTube, Darren here. I'm going to show you the finished product, then you can watch how we did it. I'll talk about it real quick because it may not be that interesting, but it may help somebody out how we did it. This is crushed gravel. It was $17 a load, or $18 a load. I did 4 loads, so almost 80 bucks. Another $10 in gas because I went and picked it up locally. The paving stones we'd had for a while. Initially put them out, it didn't work, and the landscape timbers, these are scraps that my brother-in-law had, and he gave them to me, so thanks Andy for that. Took about 3 afternoons to do it after work. Works out pretty good. It should set really solid, and it actually looks pretty nice. When we get some dry weather, I may come out here with some Thompson's water seal and a little bit of red Kool-Aid, mix it together in a gallon and spray these stones, tint them slightly, give them a little bit of color, because a gray on gray you can't really see it, and I was thinking maybe a little bit of red so it'd kind of be a pink, real pale, and it will kind of bring out the stone a little bit. So I may do that, and it'll last for years doing it that way. More to come, guys. This is broccoli. It came with the dirt that I bought from the same place I'm getting the gravel, but I had them deliver it. That broccoli is 3 feet tall. I decided to let it grow and see how big it gets. Next year we're going to decorate it for Christmas. What we're going to do? Just going to raise this gate up a little bit, like we talked about, and I may not even need to cut the pieces off the bottom. I don't know. We'll see. More to come. Okay guys, what I did, I actually have a spacer off of a Peerless transaxle, space between the tire and the side of the transaxle, and that actually fits very well. I've lifted it up, but you'll see it still looks like I'm gonna need to cut it. So we're gonna take it in the shop, we're gonna cut it. More to come. Okay guys, got it clamped to hold it steady. Now most of y'all already know this is galvanized, so we're not gonna be welding with it, we're gonna be cutting. So we're gonna heat it up, so there'll be some smoke. So, you know, just be careful around this stuff, because this kind of smoke can make you sick. And wear this, and for this I'm wearing hearing protection too. I would set you on the tripod, but it's outside, so just more to come. There we go. I went ahead and cut both pieces off the bottom because I do not want this stinking metal back in my shop again. So I have to bring it back. Probably didn't have to cut that side, but that is a-okay. And just as a point of safety, I leave my hot tools out until they cool off and then put them up. Because a lot of stuff I keep either hung up in my shed, power tools and everything, I'll lock them up or keep them put in the filing cabinet, so I don't want anything to catch on fire. So I'll let this dude cool down. Here's a terrible funny story. I'll keep it real quick. About 20 years ago, I bought my first house. Had a really cool old tongue and groove storage building with old single glazed window panes in it. It was really nice storage building, and it came with a house, and it was like 80 years old. Really nice. I was cutting grass, finished up with the push mower and put it up, and then took my weed eater and weed eated everything, and then blew a bunch of leaves up and put everything up. And the bag for that I was collecting the leaves in, I was sucking them up, mulching them, fell onto the lawnmower, and it started a fire and burned it to the ground. Fire department and everything. It was actually really cool, because I had like 10 gallons of kerosene and 10 or 15 gallons of diesel fuel. Hey guys, this landscape timber down here is the last piece, and we'll be through this endeavor. And anyway, that's okay. It's been fun. I've been needing to do it, so I'm not going to complain too much. But to hold this in place, we're going to get some carriage bolts. Got these. I always forget to put my washers on, and then I eat into the wood. So I did remember to get washers on this time. I'm going to pre-drill. I'm going to countersink a 3/4 inch hole with a spade bit here, about halfway through, just enough to recess it. And that way it should give it enough to bite. Let's turn this on the side. So halfway down, I probably won't even need to go halfway down. So there you go. You can see I'll go a third of the way into it, and that'll give it plenty. Then we're going to finish off the hole with a 3/8 spade bit. We'll be done. This is the finished product. It's going to be a long day. What a count. That gate will open that far, and it'll close that much. And why do I have it doing that? It's because my dogs are going to be on the outside, and they'll be coming up and pushing on the gate, and it'll be a little harder for them to get out. And I think that'll work. I think it will. I'm going to fill this in. I'm going to get some Portland cement, some kind of waterproof cement, go up under this, so as the water comes down it will be diverted out, and we're going to build all this up as well. We're going to lay block down along this in an arch, and then I'm going to bury that, and we're going to waterproof it with Thompson's water seal and seal it, so as the water comes it will just flow straight down to here, and we'll get this all built up and finished. That's it for this video. I'm tired now, but we still got to do the tires. That'll be in the next video. Y'all gonna make some mayhem?